Hello there everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a countryside home that I've built with some of the newer items. As you probably know from my remodel, I'm absolutely in love with these. I really did like how the remodel of the new home came out, but this is one that I've built on my own just from scratch. It was sort of a room by room build, but once I got upstairs, I did have to plan the upstairs out, and you'll see why when we get inside. But I love this landscaping, and if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that landscaping and large rooms are two of my major challenges when building in the game. But with these newer items, it just really flowed so easily. I did do some glitches in this home, just so you know, and this is one of them here where I've glitched some of the new fencing up there on a balcony. But I just think these items are gorgeous. So the outside of the home looks a little bit more traditional, and I love that a lot. Over here is a side yard with another gate that leads you over here to where a gazebo and a dining area outside are. And I've also put her out there with those birds. I love that. I just think that's so cute. And I've used some of the ivy on just little parts of the house, again, trying not to overdo that. But it is really easy to overdo it with the ivy if you don't watch out. The only thing about that is not that it would take away from the exterior, it's just that when you drop the walls, you can't see into the rooms if you've covered the whole house with ivy. So I tried to just use a little bit here and there, and that is the exterior of the house. It does have that balcony up there, but underneath here is a little porch that you walk into. And you'll see that even though the outside of the house is pretty traditional, the inside is a little bit more contemporary. So you have the porch there, and you come into this great room. This is definitely one of my favorite rooms I've ever made. I don't know why. It's not really anything that special. I just really like how all this looks together. I blended that coffee table with the coffee shop bookshelves, and then you have the new fireplace over there in between two large back doors. And you can see I've glitched the sofas together as well to make a sectional. As an alternative, you can use any sectional sofa that you like. And then I did make a rather large dining table back there and glitched those together and put some of the new candles. I've also showcased a couple of the new paintings that were available in the online store. But to me, for some reason, this room just looks realistic. So coming through here is where another entrance is. It's also where the staircase is. So you could use this as the main entrance as well as the one I just took you through with the front porch. But on the outside of this entrance is just a little patio area that I've enclosed with some of the new fencing, as you saw as well in one of the new gates. So that's where the stairs are. There's a door here also that will lead you into the garage next. And you know, it's just a garage, nothing fancy, just some trash cans, some tools there. And then we're going to come back through here to the other side of the house, and we'll come into the kitchen. And the kitchen really is more traditional than the living room, I would definitely say. I've used the ivory cabinets with those wood countertops. As you can see, I did glitch that stove in there. I'm still not too impressed with how that came out. When I do glitches, which is not a lot, I don't like them to look like that. So I may end up changing that out and putting the stove over here where the oven is and just leaving that kitchen island alone the way it is, and maybe even put some bar stools there. So that's probably one correction I will make with the build. This is the laundry room. You pass through it to go into the downstairs bath, which is right here. And as you can see, you can't see through that ivy, which is, like I said, one of the things I don't like about it. Hopefully they'll fix that, but this is just the downstairs bath here. I went through some tile, and I had not used this in so long, and I came back across it, and I decided to use that, and I'm kind of in love with that tile again, and I think it really goes in this house with the color scheme as well. So that's the downstairs. So even though the house looks pretty large on the outside, if you really look at it, it's a very, very simple floor plan to do. And as I stated in the description, it can be 2 to 4 bedrooms. Up here is the landing. I do have the house currently set up as a 2-bedroom, and in just a second I'll show you why I did that. But this is just where you come up to the top of the stairs. I've done it in the teal and that grayish floor. I love those colors together with the white trim, and I really think this is one of the floors that matches that farmhouse staircase the best. There are a couple more. I believe Villa Wood is the name of one more that really goes well with it. So this is the area that I was talking about earlier where you could add 1 to 2 more bedrooms. With this house, I've used it as a loft up here for the great room below, and I've built on a catwalk that takes you from this front porch area here to a little balcony in the back. But what you could do is, and you'll see it better when we do the furniture layout, is you could just completely eliminate the mezzanines here. And you could just use those as room space. You could build 2 more bedrooms on, or you could build a large bedroom and a bath, or you could even have a partial mezzanine on one side and still have a bedroom and bathroom. So it's really up to you, but those are just options for the floor plan. In here is the master bedroom. I like these colors together too. I love the turquoise color, the teal color with the peach bedspread, and then the light colored furniture. Look how pretty this looks with a nice bright wall and just maybe like a medium tone on the floor. And I really think that shell painting pulls all of those colors together as well. In here is the master bath where I've done it in blues and sort of cream colors and a little bit of white. And I just noticed how well, when I was doing this house, that painting goes with that holiday condo bathroom collection that we got. And then in here is just a little master closet. There's a little area for a dresser there if you'd like to put a dresser instead, and some clothing units. So that's this part of the upstairs. And again, you can use this for bedrooms or just one bedroom and another bathroom, whatever you'd like to do. But over here towards the landing where we came from, we have a door right here that takes you into what I have set up as the second bedroom. It's actually more like a double master floor plan. So this bedroom here could very easily be a second master. It is definitely large enough. I've done it in blue and white, and I've kept the carpet the same as the master. It just looks more uniform to me to do that in a house. I know a lot of people use different carpet colors in different rooms, but you probably noticed I typically try to keep the same theme with the flooring throughout the home, whether it's the tile in the bathrooms, the wood flooring, or the carpets. And it also has the same fixtures in the bathroom. It's just a smaller bath than the regular master, but again, it's definitely what I would consider a double master floor plan. And this bedroom also has its own little walk-in closet over here. So that is the upstairs, and when we go to the furniture next, you'll have a little bit better of an idea of just how you could modify this floor plan to whatever really you wanted it to be, depending on what family you wanted to move into the home. So let's go ahead and take a look. We'll start with the garage here, and then next we have the extra entryway, I guess you would call it. And you could definitely put a little bit of outdoor living furniture out there on that patio. Here is just the porch, the entry porch, and then the room that I really love in this build, which is this great room. And if you'll notice, even though I did put some glitches in this build, I tried to keep them as tasteful as I could and also very limited. So that is the beautiful great room. And then we have the kitchen, which again, I'm going to correct the stove. I just don't like how that looks anymore. I think I'm going to put it over there where the ovens are, but I do love the layout of the kitchen. Here's the laundry room and the bathroom downstairs, and again, that is a full bath. Out here is the outdoor living space. You could definitely add a lot more to that if that's to your taste. Up here is the landing, and then we will go over and look at the little second master over here with the bedroom here, the bathroom, and the walk-in closet. And then here is that balcony that's over the front porch. And then we have the area over top of the great room where the mezzanines are and the catwalk across from front to back. Again, you could do anything you wanted to with this space. I like how it's set up for the purposes I wanted it for, and I think it does look very beautiful. But again, if you are in search of floor plans, just know that you can use that space however you would like to use it. So there is the master bedroom here. And this is rather a long and thin bath, but I like how it's set up, and then the little walk-in closet there. So not a huge house, it just looks a little big from the outside. I think that's just because of the design of it and also how the yard looks. And yes, I know I typically keep my landscaping a little bit on the simple side, but I sure have enjoyed looking at everyone else's creations, especially on our Facebook group, where they have used some of these new items for their landscaping. Talk about some creative minds. I'm very impressed with how some of their yards look, and it's always fun to see what everyone comes up with. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this design. If you have, please hit that like button and leave me a comment. Also remember that the grid comes up at the end of the video. I'm doing that for the time being without the measurements, just until I can get caught up on my request list. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.